Greetings, friends. Our next lesson is from Isaiah 55, verses 1 through 5. And remember, we're continuing our Bible study based in our sermon series, Coming Home from Christmas, in the book of Isaiah. So, Isaiah 55, 1 through 5. Come, everyone who thirsts, come to the waters. And he who has no money, come, buy and eat. Buy wine and milk without money and without price. Why do you spend your money for that which is not bread, and your labor for that which does not satisfy? Listen diligently to me, and eat what is good, and delight yourselves in rich food. Incline your ear and come to me. Hear, that your soul may live, and I will make with you an everlasting covenant, my steadfast, sure love for David. Behold, I made him a witness to the peoples, a leader and commander for the peoples. Behold, you shall call a nation that you do not know, and a nation that did not know you shall run to you, because of the Lord your God and of the Holy One of Israel, for he has glorified you. Well, we're at that time of year in this glorious season where there's all kinds of things that are pulling at us. And they're good things, but yet they are pulling at us with all our responsibilities. Parties, meals upon meals, great food, never ending gifts, and things fill our calendars and they fill our homes, and people fill our calendars and homes, which is really good. And it's all real good, but it fills our lives up. Yeah, ironically, the outward access of the holiday season in many ways accentuates or reinforces the loneliness and homesickness that we have in our hearts in different ways. And even when all the festivities um, are good and bring us joy, when we have good company, we have this sense of belonging in all these things, we have great food. Once all of that is over with and all of that comes down, when all the leftovers have been eaten or frozen or given away, and the rooms that were once full of people are now silent and quiet, we are confronted with the truth that here and now, even in the most happiest times in our homes, they aren't permanent. They don't last forever. And all the goodness of those times, the food, the drink, they don't always last and they don't fully satisfy. In chapter 55, the prophet Isaiah offers us a feast greater than anything that our minds could conjure up for the holiday season. And from the very first verse, we know that this is a different type of gathering because everyone who thirsts, which is to say every person, every man, every woman, every child, is invited. We are invited to buy without money and without price. So even our most lavish attempts at generosity can't produce gifts this grand. The human heart runs on expectation and qualification. We accept gifts only to feel guilty later that we didn't remember to give something in return. We just love to spoil our loved ones and people we care about. But later our feelings get hurt when they don't act as grateful as we think they should because of what we've done for them or given them. And we refuse to accept anything as truly free, but instead prefer to work for what Isaiah says does not satisfy us. Whether that's holiday festivities or the works we assume will lead to our righteousness. And yet we know the gifts of God are impossible to buy. There's absolutely nothing we can give in order to receive God's gift. Laboring for them will do no good and may even ruin them for us. His invitation is to dwell with him. It's the only good and free thing there is. And that's as good as free can be. He is offering the bread of his word, and it is so rich that it fills our stomachs, our minds, and our souls. And we eat it not through our mouths, but through our ears. These are the strange and wonderful truths of the feast that God provides, the feast that will never end when we find ourselves in His presence one day. So whether you find yourself joyful or saddened in this Advent season, at home or far away from home, remember that you are called now and forever to enter God's home and partake of His plenteous table. So fill your ears with His word, delight in the food and drink of His salvation, because from there comes your righteousness through Christ's work. Continue to enjoy your Advent season, friends.